Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hold on one second. Hey everybody, well, just like I said, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do something special today. We are going to go for what is called Spell Knight Armor, but it's going to be part of a 4-part series because there are technically 4 pieces of Spell Knight Armor. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back and return my stuff to Hinderheim. And I'm going to do this kind of unique because the very first piece of Spell Knight Armor is called the Iron set. So there's 3 sets total, one of iron, one of steel, and two of ebony. So you got to get, the only way to get both for ebony, you would have to actually do it 2 times with different characters, because either you make one choice and you get one set, or you make another choice and get the other set. But first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. And this meaning I'm going to go ahead and put on my bandit stuff. I do love this armor set, but I'm not going to be wearing it right now. The painted set is the unique one. That's a painted set right there, so we're not going to use what's called. I'm going to put the rest in a bag upstairs, where I put some other stuff. Actually, tell you what, I'm going to put it in the chest next to it. This is the rest of the, I need to put those up, but anyway, this is the rest of the Netch leather armor. I'm not going to be using it right now, so I might as well put it up. And the boot of blinding speed, I'm going to put those up as well. I was technically running around without clothes just then. Okay, there you go. Everything's put up. Okay, first thing we're going to do, like I said, the iron set is going to be the first set, then the steel, and then there's 2 versions of ebony. There's a special way I got to do that. However, on top of the iron set, the one thing I want to do is I want to get a couple items to go with the iron set, because I think it looks really neat as an armor combination. So the very first thing we're going to do is, first thing we're going to drop some of this stuff back here. I'll actually check the forge and see if I've got the stuff to make the other thing that I'm looking at here. Here. Ah, there it is. Okay, I need iron and Netch leather. Let me see if I got Netch leather on me.
Here. What do you want me to carry?
He doesn't have any either. So we're going to take a quick trip to Solstein. And we're going to get that helmet first. And that's the Red Owen Watchman's helmet. And I know you're probably wondering why I'm getting this helmet. And I'm just going to do the armor set portions. There's actually a weapon that I think goes nicely with this. But first thing we're going to do, we're just going to do this because the other quest, it's for a weapon that I've already done. It's called Gold Brand, where you get a gold katana. So this is a set, though, that I think looks really good together. So let's get to the daytime so we can get some Netch leather. And it might look crazy now, but we'll try it on later and see what you guys think. So this is kind of like a collector's edition plus. Let's get this over here. This guy always has stuff over here.
I work for Mosul.
Okay, come over here, grab this guy.
I'd be on the first ship off this. The question you should be asking
Oh, come on, just talk. Give me some conversation there. Oh, God, you're being hard-headed. Okay, here he is. Okay, now what do you have for sale? Okay, stop telling me crazy stuff. I just want what I want your next leather. Okay, we go down here. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is go make this helmet. And I should be able to now. Okay, that's the first piece. Okay, now this is because I'm going for the iron armor. I'm going to start the quest, but these other pieces that I'm getting right now are not part of the quest. But I need them to bring off the effect, and you guys will see it here in a minute because it doesn't take too long. In fact, when you start the quest for Spell Knight Armor, it's really fast to get the iron set. So. But first thing we have to do before we go get the iron set, we're going to get the other pieces that we want to have as part of our setup. And we'll have to start from, Whiterun. Actually, we start from Redorn's Retreat. Let's see, yeah, Redorn's Retreat is probably the fastest we can get there. Okay, now we're going to go get the what I call the boots and gauntlets, because I just did a helmet, and I know this has nothing to do with being a spell knight, but I just think it's a decent set that you could consider. We got everybody and their brother chasing us already. Look at them. They try and give me what for, don't they? I will run from them. I'm not scared. I had some chasing me once. I ran inside this fort and let them fight the bandits and jumped over the wall outside. It was pretty funny. What I'm going to do down here, this is one of the quests. I haven't started the quest yet. It's called Balance of Power. So I haven't started this quest, but I want to get 2 things out of it. Actually, I'm going to get a bunch of things. Most of it I'm going to drop off, but I'm not going to finish the quest. I'm just going to get the armor from it. Now, the one thing is that you guys have probably seen me play and probably understand by now that I'm very much into kind of like the aesthetics kind of armor, whether it's a apocalyptic looking armor or if it looks like a perfect kind of like combination of different armors that go together really nice. And just like this thing is chasing me right now, I'm gonna let him come up here. Come on, chase me, chase me. Come on, chase me. Where you at? You gonna come? Come on. You gonna come up here? Yeah, he's not gonna come. He's chicken shit. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're going to it starts Balance of Power, but I really want the leather stuff to come in here too. I'm a bad boy. Are they all down? Everybody's down. Okay. Oh no, they're not. There he is. I knew there was another one. Now, I'm not reading his stuff. I'm just taking all his saint stuff. The other stuff I don't care about. But I am a bandit, so even if I don't have my current bandit status is like lacking right now. Okay, there's the other guy. I don't like it when I send them to Fall Creek. They'll be okay. Okay, I got all the money. I got all the golden armor. So let's go find my horse in Faendal. Oh, he must have got caught by that freaking flaming, freaking what you call it? There's my horse. Faendal catch up. I'm not trying to take too long doing this, but let's go up here behind. Like I said, Faendal catch up. I'm going to throw most of this in a trunk, but I am going to keep the two things, the boots, helmet, and gloves on me. I free the bugs, but I'm not a big fan of those bugs, quite honestly. I'm not, I'll be honest with you guys, I just am not. Actually, you know what, I can... I'm gonna need another house, I don't have enough mannequins in here. We're going to leave you there and take you and take your stuff. And what I'm going to leave here is, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that. So that was fairly easy to get those pieces. As you saw, I didn't really go through the whole Saints and Duties or Questline. I just took their boots and gauntlets is all I really wanted. I know. It's like, okay, dude, really, what are you doing right now? So I'm going to throw the rest of this Vigilant armor in here. And then I'm going to pick another barrel. Not that one, I'll put one over here. These people upstairs are always doing something. chest or a barrel to put this stuff in it. Sorry guys, I might stop and do this later because if they make a noise, you're not going to hear as much. That's alright, we'll try and go through it. We'll put everything except for one set here. And we're going to go ahead and keep that on us. I'm going to drop a bunch of other stuff in here. Okay, sorry about that guys, I'm going to have to come back and do this later, because that's kind of really freaking annoying that they're playing the music like that, but the heck with it, we'll just let you guys, hope you don't mind. If anybody does mind, let me know. Fortunately, I am in an apartment, so sometimes you have people above you that will do weird things. Could be getting close to late, but I'm not going around complaining. Okay, what we got to do now is we got to go to Markarth, and then we got to run in, and we've got to start the quest for the Spell Knight Armor. So this is the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get this quest from the Yahoo guy that's going to come up and give me the quest. But the thing is that I'm going to pretty much ignore him. Eltrus is going to come and give me a note. Here you have to remote. Maybe he already gave me his note. I don't know. But he didn't run up to me, so I'm not going to worry about that. But what you want to do to start Spell Knight is come over here and you go in here, and this one, Crypt of the Heart draft. Read that, and that starts the Spell Knight quest. So we just started that, and it's telling you to go to out here towards I think Hag's End. I think that's the place it's close to. But we're going to go out there, and we got to fight some. Got to fight a few things getting there, but then eventually we're going to fight some Forsworn coming up over the ridge. So, and this is just the first part of the quest. It's not a long quest, but there are 4 pieces of armor, and I'm only going to grab them one at a time, just because I thought it's kind of makes sense in a way. Especially I grabbed the other pieces because I just think they look good together. So they might even look with my freaking sword, because it's got a gold grip on it. But the gold katana, gold brand is really nice too with it. So. Because the Spell Knight armors have almost like kind of an Asian feel to them, I think. Because they got like a sash around the middle and everything, so that's why I decided that this was the kind of color code and setup. So you look at both. I'm basically going to show you what the Spell Knight armor looks like, and then I'm also going to adjust it by putting on different pieces with it, so you see a different look of what the Spell Knight armor would look like. We're going to head up here. What is that? Okay, that's a troglodyte giant. He didn't attack me. He's just hanging out there, so that's cool. I'll ride right by. That's the Orcs stronghold. But when you start the Spell Knight Armor quest, it's just right up here. It's not hard to get to. But we're going to leave my horse right here. I'm going to kill this little freaking wolf pup. Okay, now and I'm going to go fight these Forsworn up the hill. As soon as I get up here, they'll come running at me because I started the quest already. Okay, took her out, and then what I'm going to do now, I got to get the one note off of one of them. She's not the one with the note. this one right here. Okay, this is the note that we need for the quest. Okay, complete search for the Forestone Champion, search for the Carspire, for the stolen heart. Okay, so basically that's all good. Not a lot to do other than that, than just take that note. And then when you come up here, you will see 2 dead knights. Okay, this is the that is the iron set. No, this is the steel set. This is the iron set. Okay, first thing, we're going to take the iron set, and we got the captain's orders here. So this kind of completes this quest, but I'm going to show you what I do with it, so you can tell me what you think looks better. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my barrel here. I'm going to switch for the Spell Knight Armor. So this is the iron set, like I said. And this is what the iron set looks like. Oh, now we gotta fight this thing. Okay, we had to fight an Alpha Cyclops. But what you see right now, basically this is the Spell Knight Armor. And you can see it's got the gold accents and also the kind of like sash at the middle. So, just in my opinion, this is what I think looks really good with it. And you guys might agree or disagree, but I think that these actually kind of accent each other. That you now got the yellow kind of sash, and then you also have the helmet from the Veteran Watch, which is a yellow orangish color. So you can see you got both the basically kind of yellow and gold, orangish yellow and gold tint armor, and it's got kind of like that Asian feel to it. So I think it fits really well with the gold brand katana. But I just thought I'd show that to you. That's kind of my idea of what the gold brand would look, or the what the iron armor set would look. So you can use either one, whatever you feel is best. That's just the style that I thought looked good on it. So that's what we're going to show you guys today. So I'm going to get my horse out of this tree, and I'm going to go back to my house, and I'm going to go post this, and then we will be back again tomorrow to do the other set that's laying on the ground. There's a total of 4 sets, so just be prepared for that. So we'll go ahead and take this back to my house, and the set shouldn't disappear because the quest is still active, so I'm pretty sure it will still be there. But you can pick kind of how you want your Spell Knight to dress. But it is a pretty nice, beautiful set actually. I'm really a big fan of what the Spell Knight Armor looks like. I also try and look for combinations that I think look pleasant as well. Pleasant, or I can just be straight up and say they look badass. I think you look badass like that. So, and that Adorn helmet, it gets a lot of props too if you post like pictures. My main character is the survivalist. He wears one. He's worn it for like several levels now. He's like 200th level now. He's still wearing around a Adorn helmet. So with that, this is my show for today. I hope you guys enjoy the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Just remember, this is the Iron Spell Knight Armor. Okay, have a good night.